Hi Virgo. Oh God, I've been overthinking just so much to do this reading. I was even gonna do a mudra before, but then I thought, well, might as well do it together. So, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So we have radiant light. Oh, that's awesome. That's exactly what we need. Surya Mudra. It assists with clarity, personal power, and self-esteem. Yeah. Supports digestion and aids assimilation of life experiences. Increases metabolism and detoxification. Energizing effects help to cultivate passion, clarity, and personal power. So, for digestive issues, use caution. So, ring finger to the thumbs, cover the nail of the ring finger with the pad of the thumb. Rest hands on the thighs, palms facing upward. Relax the shoulders down and lengthen the spine. My inner light is vibrant, luminous, and alive. So you do the ring fingers to the thumbs and you cover the nail and you put your hands on your thighs, on your legs, nice and comfy. You lengthen your spine, you breathe, and you rest. And you let your shoulders relax. And you say to yourself, my inner light is vibrant, is luminous, and is alive. So, Virgo, it's a full moon in Virgo, they say. The moon is beautiful, it's just so beautiful. I thought I could read you a poem. I don't know why this showed up in the memories, and I thought I should read this for Virgo. Is it really heartbreak, or are you mistaken? Perhaps it's a process of ego upgrading, a clearing the rubble, rebuilding identity. Love has a trap, it's such a sweet trap. It's nectar for hunger, it's sweet satisfaction, it's hope that whatever you can't do, that one person will do it for you, or not. The time it takes, the turns and mistakes, the options, illusions, the fantasies fade. Love has a trap. Are you whole? Are you clear enough inside? Is the other one your gift or your nemesis? Is your mind your friend, or do you see demons in the other's actions? Are they your helper, or do you see them hanging, crawling on your back, keeping you stuck and afraid? It's a matter of perspective. Only love shows the way. Love is a journey. It has traps and butterflies, just like life, up and down, summer, winter, day and night. The traps exist only in your mind. Let's do another mudra. And then we'll purification and inner truth. Purification, yeah, this is a good one. 29, 2, 9, 11. Vishuddha Mudra. 2 and 9, 11, of course. Assist with mental clarity, purity, and spaciousness. Enhances circulation to neck, throat, and thyroid. Aligns cervical spine. Releases tension from the neck and jaw. Helps to purify thoughts and limiting beliefs. That's exactly what we need, right? That's exactly what I need. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. And we touch the thumb into the this thing. I don't know what's the name. We touch the end of the finger, so it lifts a little bit, and we align the other fingers. And by embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. This is serious stuff. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. Okay, I feel like we should do a past, present, and future spread. Excusez-moi. So I was just having this vision before of this full moon weekend being really chaotic, and some of us are really feeling like we need to find peace amongst the chaos. And I guess we follow our intuition, we flow, and we see what happens. And yeah, it's okay if we are a bit uncomfortable. We'll get through it, slow and steady. Slow and steady and methodic. One foot after the other, with humility and purity on all levels. Great expansion can occur, but all expansion has a center. All expansion comes from a center, and sometimes we need to first connect to really to our inner emotions, to maybe sometimes we think our cup is empty, and maybe there's a fish there. Well, maybe there's a fish there, and that's good. It's a whole thing. But we feel like the cup is empty because we're not recognizing that what is in our cup is exactly what is needed. And if we embrace it with purity, we will open up to greater expansion, I guess. I didn't even break and we already have Page of Cups and Temperance. So there might be I don't know. Let's see. There is something being transmitted, being expressed. There is some emotion coming in that can be the result of some reflection and some alchemization and some attempt to make a cocktail. So someone has a drink and wants to make a cocktail. A very good cocktail. Something that would be... It's what they need. They might even make some money out of it. But they can't because they have to wait, or there's something that they don't know. So they have to wait. This is tarot story time, apparently. Three of Wands and Three of Cups upside down. Ah, they have to wait because they don't know if someone is coming. To a celebration or event or reunion. They don't know. So they want to make magic, but they don't know if they will be able to. Let's see, what kind of magic is this? So Two of Wands upside down. So that's like failed plans, right? Cancelled plans. Oh my god, this is proper investigation. I never did a Virgo reading. I knew it was gonna be super cool. I'm so sorry. It's really cold here where I am. Oh, Justice keeps saying hi. Hi, Justice. How are you? Justice is Libra. I'm gonna do Libra's reading next. I don't really know if I'm a Virgo or a Libra because it depends on the astrology matrix that is used. The Six of Pentacles came out. It's the Prince mushroom. Bling, bling, bling. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a fair lady and a fair gentleman. I don't know. The Six of Pentacles in this case would be that, right? Maybe it's you would need the prince and the princess to do the magic sunrise rainbow. Oh, I see it as a rainbow. I saw a rainbow today again. I've been seeing a lot of rainbows. So that's the fish, because in this deck the Ten of Pentacles is the fish on the rainbow. So I'm looking at this. Someone is seeing the fish in the rainbow and wants to make money with it. If the process of alchemy occurs. So the Six of Pentacles is saying that whatever this is fair and it would be beneficial for all. But until now, there's no certainty because the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands came upside down. So, and after the Hanged Man, so the Lovers and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, and the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So someone wants to reciprocate. Someone wants to create a fair flow of exchange, so to obtain some kind of material profit, which is a little bit weird anyway. And so this Six of Pentacles is basically telling me that it's related to a romantic relationship, like with you know, with moving forward with a relationship, with a moving forward, Chariot, with a relationship, with a romantic relationship. And it's Eight of Wands and Ten of Swords is like, and there was like this attempt to communicate, to create something together, but it died. Ten of Swords, nothing came out of it. It was, or maybe this communication is to say that it's enough. I don't know, the Devil upside down and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So, the Emperor upside down and the Four of Cups. Of course, so something was going to happen, and it was going to be really good. It was going to be stable, it was going to create stability. But then it got cancelled or put off till tomorrow. And from another perspective, what was really happening was that there's this expectation of something romantic and fair and reciprocal, and something that has been on offer for a while. Four of Cups. But the choice, but like, it's not settled yet. Like, there's the Lovers and the Emperor upside down, so maybe the Emperor is not working. The Emperor is out. He's out of business. The Emperor is out of business in the Lovers. The Emperor is not in the deal. So Ten of Swords, it's like the Emperor saying, no, thank you. I don't want it. I'm just gonna stay here and just stay here and just be kind and fair and generous, but I don't want to have anything with you. It's a hard, it's a it's the end of a relationship. But there's this feeling of still being waiting. But there's also this feeling that it already ended. So maybe this is the yeah, Ace of Swords upside down. So someone is not seeing that the Empress is heartbroken. Someone doesn't understand. Someone doesn't understand that the Empress. Someone can't see, can't perceive it. There's no. The breakthrough in their minds didn't happen yet. That the Empress, the very abundant lady that they probably love very much, is very heartbroken, or maybe someone cannot believe that the Empress broke their heart. So this is someone that is having trouble to accept this decision because they are still in love and they still want to move forward and communicate, but it's an end. It's an end. It's like it's like a symbolic death to all of the ideas, all of the positive thoughts, all of the positive programming that someone had has been stabbed with a knife and twisted. So now, instead of seeing the beautiful, let's get together and feel all right, whoa, instead of that, they are feeling the pains of all the. So this is very hard to deal with. Totally very difficult. I have worked with people with dementia for many years, and I have studied existence in all the ways that I could, and I still do. And I see myself as a Virgo, and this is exactly what I've been going through for many years since I discovered that the sun was in the constellation of Virgo when I was born. So I'm not a Libra, I'm a Virgo. So I got really curious about it, and I started like discovering all of the mythology about the constellations and all of the myths surrounding the Virgo, the maiden, and there's so many stories. It's amazing. And there's this feeling of an eternal mystery, this never-ending story of how and where and when, and so that we find exactly what's the problem, so that we can heal it. And that's probably what's happening here, is that someone still believes that with reciprocation and balance, like a prince being to a princess, or a princess being a princess to a prince, then things would be all right. But there's this feeling of hitting a wall, of hurt, of pain, of hopelessness, of death, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Because someone is deciding that they don't want. And this is, it's one of those things in life. Let me take the Three of Swords and the Empress and the Ace of Swords that we already gone through. Someone doesn't understand. He doesn't see, he or she, the person that is making the decision, that is controlling the situation in some sense. That was a big boom. Did you hear it? Oh, it's fireworks. So, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to know that Three of Swords came out again with the Eight of Wands upside down. Someone is very heartbroken. And the Tower. The Tower of the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It's the decision has been made. Even the angels, even the universe has claimed this decision. Things are aligned, and the horn has been blown, and it's what it is, that the situation, the stability, the foundation, the tower is falling. So it's the breaking down of all this magical abundance of perfection that I see as in the Six of Wands is like a victory. Someone felt a victory because they had everything that they needed and everything that they wanted with someone else. Someone was feeling very victorious, like, look at me, look what I did. Look what I did. This is all mine. This is all mine. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. It's like everything that you would ever want. Then you have the 10 of Swords that it's like, it's not really, it's one of those hard ones. And then you have the 10 of Wands, which is a lot of work. So this is the kind of 10s that you want. You got a 10 here and you got a 10 there. Maybe this was this Empress. Or this Emperor. I don't know. The Emperor is upside down now. So I don't know, but I don't know if this is man or woman. This is like the Emperor for me is the one that gives. Yeah, the Emperor is the one that gives, and the Empress is the one that receives, right? And the Empress, and that's it. And so maybe, okay, let's go deeper. So all of this dream, this beautiful dream and victorious feeling of having everything crumbled, is crumbling or crumbled or will crumble. And what we see here is that we have a 10 of Swords. We have everything beautiful, but we have a 10 of Swords. And then what do we have? We have the Emperor upside down with the 4 of Cups. So someone that was supposed to be the giver acted weird, acted like unbothered, indifferent, acted like, oh, I'm too busy here to look at that, or oh, I have many options, so I'm just gonna keep you waiting. That's the 4 of Cups. It can also be like not knowing what to choose, being like waiting for the right thing to choose. It's like you know, it's like playing the fishing game, and you pick the fish you want, and someone didn't pick it. They didn't pick the fish, and now they are like, shit, what have I done? I should have, or I didn't see, or I didn't know. And now they're heartbroken. And then there's the Empress here. And the Empress is fine, you know. There's the Empress, and the Emperor is upside down. If I had more decks here, I would use more decks. Because that would just be so cool to just keep going, doing a whole thing. Fill up the whole house with cards and find out every little tiny detail about all of this story, and making like a case and then writing a book. That's probably how Agatha Christie started. Tarot stories. So yeah, anyway, this is the advice. Protect yourself from any toxic offers, any toxic charity, any toxic requests, favors, exchange. Protect yourself from any toxic exchanges. Do not go for that cup. Be steady. Remain grounded and manage your own resources. Do your own thing. Be the king of your castle. Because we all struggle sometimes. But things will come to a conclusion. And it will be major. It will be something really big for you and for everybody involved. It will be worth it. It will be really worth it. It will be beautiful. It will be amazing. So this is a typical love story where someone was taken for granted, and now there's loss and pain and hurt and things are crumbling, and expectations and celebrations are cancelled or awaiting confirmations. So this is supposed to be a reading for the full moon, which is probably now. Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is doing her thing, looking after her business, her house, her homestead. I don't know, I learned that word the other day. So 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups. So the advice here is to remain grounded, Virgo. Let go of what is making you feel heavy. Leave behind. Move forward in your emotions. Allow yourself to open up to positive emotions, emotions that you cherish and that cherish you. Connect to things that make you feel good, and try to drop the cups that are making you feel unhappy, and reflect on what you can do with what you have learned during your battles. Try and manage that place where you are feeling your thoughts. When you actually really feel, when you really feel that you are experiencing your lessons, you know, let yourself go into that space where your own barriers become torches, lit torches in your path. So take that walk with yourself through your through your spaces, and see each barrier that is there because you've put up, or because of you inherited it, or because someone else put it, I don't know. Anyway, those things are there. And of course that our service to love is to remove the barriers that we have put there against it. But how do we do that? Let's do it kindly, with kindness to ourselves. One by one, we see what is it doing there. Let's spend some time with it. Let's light it up. Let's feel its warmth and its light, making things clearer in the dark forest of those memory holes. And one day, all those barriers and that big wall of China that we have built to protect ourselves from things that hurt us, that wall will look really good. And it might even, if we do it properly, it might even go down, you know, like the candle goes down when you light up a tall candle. It goes down and it talks to us as it melts. It kind of makes all these beautiful shapes. I even saw a swan in a white candle once that I had burning for, it was 72 hours that it lasted. And it was Valentine's time, and I was so lonely. I wasn't even seeing my family. It was when the pandemic started or something like that. Yeah, and that was beautiful. And then my sister told me that she also lit a candle around that time, and the flame did like this phoenix, and she took pictures and she showed them to me. So each obstacle and each difficulty in our life holds so much wisdom, so much treasured memories and feelings of love and compassion. But we really need to open up to look at them one by one. And I'm talking as if it's easy. I know it's not easy. I've done that with one stick for 13 years. I've been reflecting on the same thing for 13 years. And it's... so what? Some people don't live their whole lives and they don't even understand that there's something that they could open up a bit more, that there's something in them that is a fucking wall and it's creating a lot of suffering for all of the others. And then this happens. But first the rest needs to happen. All of this needs to happen. You know? It's fire and water. Fire and water. That is true alchemy. Fire and water. You need a balance of fire and water. Waters, emotions, feelings, expressions, flowing. Fire, action, movement, excitement. Excuse-moi. Teamwork, giving, you know, gathering sticks to make everybody warm. Fire and water. And I have come to the same conclusion after 13 years that I already knew. The most important things, most essential things, and most simple things are the hardest. And it's exactly the fire and water balance. What do I want with my life? I want to live with people and in a place where I can do a little fire at the end of the day, and where we can sing and express ourselves openly. Fire and water. That would be enough to recharge me for a whole life of work and problems. Right? It's those moments of balance and reunion and union and reunion and union and reunion that we really see what is the cup. What is the cup? What is the cup of emotions? What is to feel? What is it? What is love? What is love? We don't know. But if we don't know what is love, then we need to find out. We cannot live in a lie. Can we? Like, I'm not gonna stay in here. I'm gonna go up that mountain and I'm gonna face each one of these little Mr. Smiths in there. And if I die, good. You know how it goes. Game over. Try again. And try again, and try again, and try again, and try again. What else you gonna do? Sit there and look at them and just feel really oppressed. And if I cannot pull the sword, well, maybe someone else can pull the sword, you know? Let it. What matters is that we take those swords out of there so that we can move forward without fear. All of us together. That's what matters. It doesn't matter if it's me, if it's you. Who cares? What matters is that there's path to go. There's open way for everybody to find their place and find their people and find their bliss, because bliss is important. Bliss and moments of ecstatic emotions heal us. It heals us to the core. Feelings of ecstasy heal our nervous cells. And you know that there's scientific theories that there's no way to fix our nervous cells, that they will never regenerate, or that our brain will never create new ones. And that's all very difficult to accept, and because it's probably not true, and that's probably what this is talking about. There's a lot that we don't know, and that we suppose that we know, and we teach other people that we know, and then we're all wrong. And it's a very silly. So this is making me think of lies. Every time we lie, we are creating a barrier, and that's okay. But if we want to live in truth, then we can center ourselves and look at our own lies and see one by one, fix it. And if we need help, we can help, but we cannot think that we need to do it all at once. It's impossible. And it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because you wouldn't have learned anything. If you just click your fingers and take all the lies, then you would still be stupid in the sense, sorry, of course I don't mean to offend you, but you know what I mean. If I'm lying to myself, and if I make some magic to suddenly don't have that, I won't have the memory of how to heal it, of where did I gone wrong. So what I'm gonna do now that I'm all powerful and open way is put lies in other places. Lies or minds or, you know. So yeah, I feel like this is all a lesson that we are all learning. is that we create our own blockages because we have fears, because we have illusions, and because we have certain traumas, you know. And also because there are certain things blocking our way. And every time I see this card, I see the Mr. Smiths replicating, cloning each other, and just becoming loads of them. Are they real? Did they stop Neo and Trinity? No, they didn't. It just reminded them that they could fly, that they were bulletproof, that they were never alone. There was like the whole world was with them. And they were with the whole world, because we all want freedom. We all want to be able to explore our spaces without feeling fear, without having guards, without being supervised. And the Seven of Swords is a very difficult card for me. And how am I going to get out of here now? Seven of Swords is the most important card of the whole deck for me, because it's, in my opinion, from what I've lived, the Seven of Swords is what has caused me more pain. I'm looking at the form I written when I was a kid in school, like, what's your biggest fear? And I was like, betrayal. You know, and this is betrayal. This is when someone does something really messed up. When you trust someone and that person just sticks a knife in there and goes away. And even and now I'm imagining it's like the crow scara, the scarecrow. The scarecrow, right? It's like birds will not go in there. Now look at all those scarecrows there. It's like birds will not come in here, and I will not have my messages. I will not wake up with my birds singing, my friends, with my message, my spiritual messages. You know, birds can be seen as messages from the higher realms, from all realms, messengers from the other realms, from spirit. This card is very important because I think when I started enjoying tarot, I would run away from these cards: the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. So okay, so the Six of Swords comes before the Seven of Swords. So this is like the Six of Swords. You're in a boat, and you have all these swords sticking into the boat, and you are going. You don't really know where you're going, but you know you're going to somewhere better because you feel it. You are being taken by this feeling of salvation, like finally being saved, finally being helped by God, by something that is protecting me. I'm going to calmer waters, but the swords are still stuck in the boat. And then we go to the Seven of Swords, and well, this is looking to me like now I'm away. I'm traveling in the boat, and from away I can see all of them. This is what I've left. And as you travel, you see it further and further and further away, and you think, what are they doing? Why don't they just move along and live their lives and let everybody live? And then it goes to the Eight of Swords, which is the lady completely trapped, the lady or the man, the person completely trapped inside their mind, not being able to express, because there's this illusion of being surrounded by swords, by Mr. Smiths, by all these presences. It's all this presence, like this vigilance. And and then there's the Nine of Swords, which is the person that is in despair, not being able to rest, overthinking loads, and feeling very confused. And and then there's the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords comes as a salvation to all of these swords. Yeah, we got the Ten of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is here on top of the Ten of Swords. Because it's... So this reading is about the end of a relationship. And it's about not relying on lies, if we want to discover our own flow of emotions and how to release so that we can receive the feelings of happiness and joy and rebirth. And we have the Hermit upside down. And the Hermit is a very profound card of going through spiritual lessons and also of preserving the light that shines on the dark night of the soul. It's also the card of Virgo, and it's also, and he also came upside down. So I don't know what the Hermit upside down might mean, because what I'm thinking, I don't want to say it, of course not. It's like the Hermit is holding the light. And that's it. If it's upside down or not. Maybe the Hermit doesn't need to hold the light. Maybe the light holds itself. I don't know. But if you're going through the dark, you would like to have a nice stable light. You would like to be able to hold the light so that you can take it with you. I see it like having a torch, like so maybe someone is trying to discover that light that they have inside because they needed to go through the dark journey that they are going through now that they have felt this heartbreak. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, and Six of Swords. So someone is not feeling good. Someone wants to change. Someone wants to go to feel better. Someone wants to feel better. Someone doesn't like the decision that they are making and they want to... Seven of Wands and Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands and the Moon. So what I see here is a lot of insisting, a very insisting energy. But with this Seven of Swords here, it's like there's nothing we can do besides we can do some of the purification Vishuddha Mudra, which I already told you guys, it's here. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. Virgo. I feel like telling you everything's gonna be alright. You know, sometimes when things look the worst is when something really nice is about to happen. Oh, see? I told you. We shouldn't even question. We should never doubt the power of our hearts, the power of our hearts to heal, the power of our hearts to learn and to influence our life and create ripples of positive emotion. And you know, it all comes around, and when we don't know something, it's good to trust that our heart knows. And if our mind still tells us, oh, but I need to know, you can tell it. Well, Einstein was so much smarter than you. And even he said that when you let go of something, that's when it pling. So take that, mind. Who's the smartest now? So shh. Trust. And just really connect to that purity. Come on. Purity. Something so simple, but it requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of openness to grow as spiritual beings, not as a human being on earth with bodies and always with wishes and needs. No, as spiritual beings that have a whole universe to explore. And we have freedom. 28. Garuda Mudra. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. So I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. You can put it on the throat chakra. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the freedom and the openness of my pure expression. Bye, Virgo. It was lovely to see you. Never forget you are free. You are free, and if that freedom is not bringing you what you need, that's because you are still searching for it. And I feel like telling you, when we think that we have arrived, we haven't. And all houses of cards fall. So when we do houses of cards, we need to remember that we're making a game. So we can help our heart deal with things. So if we can perceive our own lies that we are lying, that we are doing to ourselves or to others, or if there's some kind of something big in our life that is influencing our relationships and our flow, and we can identify it. If we can identify it, it is our responsibility to deal with it. We mustn't expect someone else to hold the light for us. We need to do it. We need to. This is not a good place for the hermit to be upside down. This way, you are being taken in a hot air balloon and you have absolutely no control where you're going. You're just going up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and nobody will ever see you. You'll be gone. Now, if you walk like this, one step at a time, being humble, and being admitting the immaturity of certain emotions, not using the seed to make it, but using wisdom. So I'm seeing the cup of water and the cup of fire. We walk with the emotion, and we find a way to walk our path until the emotion becomes something more mature, until our emotional flow becomes more mature and we have more mastery. So we need to have certain experiences. So yes, I hope the mudras helped, and the reading. It's lovely to spend this time with you, a whole hour. I hope you have a lovely full moon and a lovely end of the month of February. And I wish you all the best. And I'll see you next time, maybe. Subscribe if you'd like. Thank you. Bye.